The East Canton Hornets boys basketball team has made it to the Sweet 16 in Division IV basketball here in the state of Ohio. They ran through the Struthers District with a district title win this past Friday over Western Reserve. But now they're faced with their toughest challenge to date. They must play the number 1 team in the final AP poll in Division IV for a chance at the Elite Eight. I stopped by East Canton High School to talk with Coach Kyle McBride and a pair of seniors to see what set this season's run apart. For a team with 19 total wins, this has been an extremely tough year at times. They started 0-3 after losing an early season game to a conference rival.
I had a meltdown at Sandy Valley. We blew a 10-point lead. They were kind of mad at each other. They were mad at me. I was mad at myself. But we kind of found ourselves, I think. It broke down a little bit, but ever since that game down at Sandy Valley, game 3, we've kind of hit rock bottom. And I told my dad, this is funny, Garroway last year had that football playoff run. They had the big kid that went to Michigan, Ty Hampshire, big football player as well. They lost like 2 of their first 4, and then they got hot. So I was like, Dad, I kind of think we're gonna be like Garroway last year. I think we're gonna get hot as the year goes on. We're gonna get our basketball legs, and I think we're gonna be able to run some people out of the gym, and that kind of happened as the year went on for us.
Since a 2-4 start, the Hornets are 17-3 in their last 20. They've actually won their last 7 games, including their first district title since 2010. A big part of their run this season has been their senior point guard Mitch Mitchell, who was sick to start the year with pneumonia. Mitch explains how he was able to play through that.
Just stay positive. Coaches help me, players help me. Just come out to practice every day and just keep working.
He missed 2.5 weeks, lost 10 pounds, but he knew that the teammates and the camaraderie would get him through it.
We can rely on each other. If a teammate falls down, we know we're going to pick each other up.
One of those teammates is fellow senior Anthony Bade, who says that these expectations have been building for this 2018 team.
The community's always talked about us for ever since we were in middle school. They always thought that we were going to be a good team whenever we get into high school, and we're just proving that fact now that we're a good group of kids.
High-flying plays like that one and, well, this one have been a big part of Anthony's year, but he's also hit some buzzer beaters this season. One against Malvern early in the year, but a bigger one in the postseason against Valley Christian to advance to the district final.
It just feels amazing knowing that I made the last points for us to go on to districts and get back to where we were in 2010 and actually have a really good season, bouncing back from the previous years we've had.
It was great. We drew up that play before and we ran our practice throughout the week, so we knew it probably had a pretty good probability of it working, so just went out there and did it. It was either going to be a lob or a chest pass, but I knew I was going to get it to him either way, somehow.
Kid hits the first one, call timeout. Hey, all we have to do is box out, right? Box out, make sure we got it. I have another timeout, we're gonna be fine. Kid misses it, and I told Mitch to get to half court. Mitch sprints right across half court, timeout. These guys came in, sat down. Hey, I've got the play, I've got the play. These guys knew the play was coming. The only question was Mitch was with me, Mitch and AB, was, hey, do we want it to be a lob, do we want it to be a chest pass? And seriously, you can see it on the film. And we said chest pass because they were so athletic. I was scared we put that ball up there. They could one step bounce up there and go get it and block it. And right when he threw it in, it was good to see these guys execute and reach their potential. It was awesome. I was more excited for that. It wasn't like, oh my God, Coach McBride drew up a great play. They did it. They were able to overcome kind of a tumultuous year last year, 4 wins. We lost maybe 8 of them under 5 points. We were right there, and it's they're questioning me. I'm questioning if they're going to be bought in, and it was awesome.
Now the team will play Mansfield St. Peter's, 26-0 and number 1 in D4 boys basketball. The Hornets are embracing the underdog role, and second-year coach McBride knows that Columbus will take a maximum effort.
Oh yeah, it's been like that the entire tournament with us being the 7th seed. Just do one more upset. We all know that we're the underdogs getting the 7th seed, so just showing people what we're made of.
There's a lot of things that have to go right for you to get to Columbus. I was on my uncle's staff. I forget what year that was. Mitchell Spottleson's senior year, I think it was like 2013. But we had just made that great play to win that game. Caleb Peach dunks it. We beat Jackson. We're playing East Tech. And you don't understand how many things have to go right for you for that to happen. You have to be able to get some calls. You have to, those 50-50 balls you have to have. Every layup that's on the rim has to go in, it can't go out. I think for these guys to get the state, because they've done it in track, they've done it in cross country, they've had success in football, I don't see them fazed. I know that there's going to be no blowouts going the rest of the way. Everything's going to be a grind, but I think we're prepared for that grind.
The Hornets will now play Mansfield St. Peter's, who enters 26-0. Again, number 1 in the final Division IV AP poll. The Hornets enter 19-7. You can listen to the game on 1480 WHBC. Dan Belford and Denny Kincaid will have the call. 8 p.m. tip from the Memorial Fieldhouse. For WHBC Sports, I'm Jon Bozeka.